Alright, so this will be the news for the 23rd of April 2020. We have quite a bit today because it's been 3 days since I've been on. So, 2 days since I've been on, but I didn't do the news on the Friday. I feel like maybe I should do on the news on Friday just to make sure this doesn't happen. Because a little bit more came out than I was expecting. Alright, where are we going to go? Let's start with... I got a little bit of anime news that I care about, so I'll do that in a bit. So this came out 3 days ago. There is a mod for Mario 64 which makes it into Super Mario Odyssey. Go watch this trailer. It's incredible. The amount of effort in this was just absurd. I just couldn't believe that this was it came so far, because I remember seeing this mod quite a while back, but to this degree, no, I hadn't expected this. Hopefully it doesn't get pulled down. These things usually, like, yeah, Nintendo's lawyer ninjas may not assassinate it right away. So I don't know if this is still up. Let's go check if the video is still up or the download's still up. And you guys can also get a little brief watch of it, just see if anyone's said anything. No one's talking about it being taken down yet. Pretty freaking amazing. If you haven't seen it, go check out this mod if you're a fan of Mario 64 and Odyssey. Next we have Danganronpa is starting its anniversary stuff. It's crazy to think that Nier and Danganronpa came out the same year, because they're both celebrating. So there's a few collab things going on. The numbered games are now appearing on the mobile phones soon. Yeah, so it's like, we don't know if there's anything more, but there was just a little video and stuff, so that was nice. So yeah, it's just talking about that trailer. If you are a Nintendo fan but haven't got a Switch yet, and you want to get one, the possibility is increasing. Nintendo are bringing more production online for it, and hopefully we'll have more in a couple of next few months at least. Though it's funny saying that because of the fact that it's kind of interesting with all the COVID stuff, like how this will work in terms of actually getting distributed across countries and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, so if you're excited, hopefully it'll start cutting down on prices of like scalpers and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll see. Nintendo always keeps a very limited ship when it comes to production. Kotaku's Jason Schreier has actually decided where he's going to go now. It seems like he's going to Bloomberg News. Very likely he already knew before he left Kotaku. But haven't quite quick. Bloomberg is an interesting choice. They are not a gaming news organization. They are a different media group. And it's more mainstream. So we're curious what this will mean. Like if that Bloomberg news sector for gaming might actually become something of relevance, but at this stage really isn't. Jason Schreier is a very influential member of games journalism, so we'll see. Alright. Facebook has launched its dedicated Facebook gaming mobile app. So I normally wouldn't talk about this because I'm not interested in Facebook gaming, but I thought it was to do with its apps, like in terms of its games. It's not actually to do with that. It's to do with streaming. It's actually a platform I should look at, which I did. But it seems that it is only for the way it works is actually for pages, not for individuals. So you have to set up a page and stream via that page using your individual account. But the thing is that multi-stream, which I use, doesn't currently allow you to do that without being a paid member. So it won't be using multi-stream to send to this. It'll just be the standard Facebook page that I use currently. Not that I think many people view that, but it's there nonetheless. So maybe that'll change, who knows. But yeah, we'll see if this takes off and competes against any of the other platforms, but I have a feeling it might just be sort of a quiet platform, unless they remove it. So this speculation, obviously this stuff is like, it's all like, you can see it's been removed by Rule 4, but it's a weird instance of this. Like it's one of those rumor mills. We'll see if it's true. But yeah, Mick Gordon came out with a tweet saying that he doubts he will work with Bethesda again. Hey Armin, oh, you got me the Zen fence. Oh, amazing! Finally, oh, I'm so excited. Now the next goal with the Zen fence is now got to get the bushes, the ones from like Green Day and this Earth Day, not Green Day, and I think maybe Leaf might have it. I'll talk about Leaf in a bit. We'll do a video on that. I'm gonna put that trailer up. But yeah, Mick Gordon sounds like he might not be working Bethesda again. It sounds like the Doom soundtrack went in appalling directions in terms of not using his music, and just like even the trailers, like I don't know what the hell's going on. So there's no guarantee on this, but who knows, we'll see. I want to see Mick do something other than Doom. He was fucking amazing. If you haven't listened to his soundtrack for Killer Instinct 2014, I think it is, go listen to that soundtrack. It is amazing. He is a god when it comes to music composition. I can't praise him enough. Yeah, we got the update today, so I'm gonna go check it out today. Yeah, I think it's like it lasts for like 2 weeks, maybe. Yeah, I'll talk about it in a bit. Got to get through the news. There's quite a bit today. Dragon Ball Z's DLC for Dragon Ball Kakarot, sorry, is bringing the Super storyline and movies into the game, I guess. I'm not a big fan of Dragon Ball Super, various reasons. But yeah, if you're interested in those characters and the storylines, check out that DLC. This one's a mini news. Death Stranding for PC is delayed. Obviously, probably because of COVID stuff. I was hoping to get it on a PC, I was holding off. I still don't know if I will play it, but yeah, it gives people more time to think about it, I guess. Okay, this is a weird piece of news that's almost like a rumory sort of one. So, as a Sonic fan, this got me excited. As a Sonic Adventure fan, particularly, this is the old voice actor for Sonic and Tails, and they posted this strange 2 pictures at the same time of 2 Chaos Emeralds being held by Sonic and Tails, which I can't imagine their voice actors would ever return to their roles, because they have new voice actors and they're alright. They're not bad voice actors, but seems weird for them to do that. Instantly, a theory is the fact that it could be Sonic Adventure Remake or HD or something like that. Those games still sell quite well, and yeah, I still personally think that they should go and continue the Sonic Adventure line. But I don't think a new game would come out. I think Remake would come out first. But interesting enough, Sega then put up, related to Sonic and some other things, is they want to hear your thoughts about their 60th anniversary. So if you want to put out there that they should probably be working on stuff like that, go fill in this form. Go tell them that there's like various things you want to see from Sega. It's still a very funny company in the fact that they feels like they only exist purely for Yakuza and Persona, and there's an anime game that is eluding me. I forget the name of it. I think it's Idolmaster? Is it the Idolmaster through Sega? I don't remember. I think it's them. This is just a mini one. We've got a update note from the Risk of Rain team for the artifacts. Sounds like there's some tweaking. The artifacts came out quite raw for Risk of Rain. I still think they're really fun, but some of them needed a bit of tweaking, such as the item one and item on drop one, and the spawn rates for a couple of them. But yeah, like, interesting patch notes. If you like, I suggest people check out Risk of Rain 2. Super fun game. This is a article that sort of riled me up as, I don't want to say X, but as an indie developer myself. This Hello Neighbor test pilot racks up quite a few views, but he says in it, basically the long short is that he came out and said the indie publishing business is dead. It's a game of brands now. Now, I don't personally like that. I have an issue with that idea. I get where he's coming from, but with the fact that how this company approached all of this, yeah, like Tiny Build have been around for a long time, but it was just the fact that how Hello Neighbor has been handled in terms of it just really did go into the gross branding stuff. Like, they didn't need to do that. That game could have stood on its own if they had polished that game into what it should have been, but they decided to go in a completely different route, and now it's yeah, it's a weird brand thing now. I'm not happy with that, but they aren't wrong. It did sell stupid well, and people know it. Oh, you got Risk of Rain 2. Oh, nice. I might play it on stream one day. Like, the problem with Risk of Rain as a stream game, I feel like, is it's you constantly are going, and I like to do long playthroughs, but it can be quite quick. Sometimes you can just get messed up. Here's a fun little one. The Xbox Game Pass announced that they're going to put Yakuza on, but they released it with this GIF, which I just thought was amazing. If you know Yakuza, you can sort of see what's coming, but if you don't know, yeah. It's so good. I love it. So good. I love it. Hang on. I might retweet that from my account. Yeah, that's the Majima Everywhere system, and they've just slapped the Xbox logo on it, but I thought it was funny. So this one is, I guess, it was just a reveal of how they're trying to go with the branding for the new Xbox, which is, it's just going to be called the Series X from the sounds of it. But when it first got announced, everyone was like, wait, are we getting a sex box? Is that what they're telling us? It's the SE box, it's the SE Xbox, and it looks like it's probably going to be known as the sex box. I don't know why they went with that branding, but sometimes marketing divisions do that stuff because it's funny and they know that people will talk about it, and they're not promoting themselves as that, but they know people will probably do that with their brand. I mean, it's better than the Xbox. That was silly. The Xbox One, they wanted to have the Xbox inside of the term Xbox. That was just weird. Nvidia announces company-wide raises and promises no layoffs. So this is positive news. I like having like really positive news around this stuff, because everywhere's cutting corners and stuff like that. Nvidia's been notable for a place that's pretty good to work for, so it's nice to hear this being stated. So yeah. Alright, so next one is a Monster Hunter piece of news. Yay! So this comes out today. Believe it today? Hang on, today is the 23rd. It's either today or tomorrow. I'm excited for this, so we can fight Kolvatroth properly and kill her, and Arch-Tempered Namiel, and also, more importantly, adds all the layered armor skins for weapons. I really want to change my weapon. I really don't like the look of the Safi Jiva weapon, so that'll be fun. Probably we'll do this fight on stream at some point, just for grinding or just showing it off. We'll see. Depends on how the fight works. I'm actually not sure. Okay. Okay. I'll do a teeny weeny bit of anime news because these are just a few things. This, you may have heard this, Toei Animation came out about saying both One Piece and Digimon have been put on hold for the animes, which is hard on the Digimon one because it got to the 3rd episode only the other day, so that might set them back. Hopefully maybe they can do a little bit more in production, I don't know, but yeah, a bit sad, but what can you do, I guess. Next is, if you are a fan of Ghost in the Shell Standalone, the new series, which is 3D CG anime, is put its like another clip out. It's a bit of a longer one. It actually shows off quite the art style quite a lot. I'm not going to play it, and you can just roll in the background. But yeah, so it's looking alright. I'm keen for it. I still am really hesitant. It's got the old team, but the art style still, I haven't really been sold on it at times. I think some of the visual directing is a bit funny in some of the scenes, but hopefully this is really good. I love Ghost in the Shell. It is my favorite anime, without a doubt. Standalone Complex and Second Gig are fantastic. If you haven't seen them, watch them. They are amazing. Alright. We won't do that one. Here's another sad-ish news one. This one's actually a little more concerning because it's a overhaul that's being announced. So Digimon Survive has been worked on for quite a few years now. I was super excited for the game because they were talking about making it a 3rd pillar of the Digimon franchise. The other 2 being stories and world. But Survive is a tactical RPG, so isometric tactical RPG, sort of like Tactics. But it's it looked like it was having rough development. From the amount of stuff they showed, it looked like it wasn't progressing super fast. And now that looks like they're talking about an overhaul. So that's really not good news. Usually those things happening means that you're probably going to see it have some really rough patches even when it's completed. Is sad because I was excited for that game. But yeah, hopefully this extra time gives them the gusto they need. So Nier anniversary, yay! Nier 10th anniversary happened. There's some articles and stuff. You can watch like videos and stuff, and it's just nice to have a little recap of everything that sort of happened with it. I'm very excited for a remake. It looks really nice. So, see. But for now, they've just put up their 10th anniversary website, which doesn't appear to have anything on it. I don't know if it's actually bugged on my end, but yeah, you can't click on anything. But we'll probably see news pop up on here for both the new games upcoming soon. Yeah. And then lastly, I think we should watch the Animal Crossing free update because we will probably be doing that today. I was surprised just how much they showed off in this little thing, but I'm pretty keen for it. Like they added all the things I wanted. I think the one thing that people were talking about is not seeing Brewster. So I guess if those leaks are right about what's in the code, is that the cafe might come at a later date. So yeah. All right, let's jump on in. Where is... Mute the music. quite loud. Hang on. Yeah, we get Leaf, which is awesome because Leaf is going to add us to the bushes. He allows us to pick more flowers. He will probably be involved in other things. The flowers look, the bushes are really nice. We can see the hedges there. My favorite character's back. I love Red. Red is my favorite character in all of Animal Crossing because he's just a fun character to deal with. So yeah, he will be selling counterfeits and art pieces, and you have to determine which ones are which. So it looks like we're gonna get some furniture. Apparently he gets unique colors. People were talking about, like, these are colors we haven't got for these pieces of furniture. So yeah, so you can see the art pieces. You have to try and identify them if they're counterfeits, which they've got a new little system for that, which is, see this little zoom in? You get to actually inspect it properly, which is fantastic because sometimes it was a bit hard to tell which ones were the counterfeits. But yeah, because of the art coming in, we're now getting a museum expansion, which adds all of the museum bits. I was super excited to see particular art pieces return and new ones. You still get boob. I'm not going to try and highlight it, but there is boob on that statue. People thought they were going to censor it again. So then we've got Nature Day as our event. And it looks like we'll be getting unique little quests for Nature Day, which is fun. Probably a bit better than the Easter one. And then following Nature Day, so Nature Day will just, it sounds like we get little events and all that sort of thing. But then we get May Day, which sends you out to a limited time island that looks like it's kind of puzzly, but you see who I see? Little Rolf hiding out in the back. So that means Rolf has been added to Rover. Rover's been added to the game, and I'm gonna add him to my village if I can. I don't know if we'll be able to. You have his amiibo. Yeah, I don't know if there's a few characters that people have said they've tried to scam with the amiibo and it doesn't add them properly, but it does other things. So I wonder whether or not this gives the capacity to have them work. I don't know, but maybe he's just there because he's just there. I kind of want Blanca to be added as well. Yeah, I don't know what the point of that island is, but it'll be interesting. And then we have International Museum Day, which is just you just go. It looks like it's just have fun in the museum, get stamps, explore. I don't really know how you get the stamps. This one's a funny one. Retail haven't been added to the game yet. The two alpacas who are married seem to be celebrating their anniversary rather than running their store. So if their models are in the game, I feel like it'd be pretty freaking weird to just have them for a wedding thing. But the event runs for the entire month, so I don't really know. Like, I really want them to return as a store. It's so hard sometimes to get furniture, so I hope that they get added in. Rover and Captain don't work. Gives a little bit of dialogue. Yeah, so that's what I had heard. But I don't see why Captain wouldn't be added at some point. I feel like he should. People talk about, like, oh, maybe they could add diving and stuff like that, which would make sense. Maybe Captain can be involved with that. Maybe unique islands you could go to with the boat. I don't know, because there is the dock, but yeah. But yeah, this just seems to be a cute little event at Harvey's display area, or photo area, or whatever. Yeah, it looks like a pretty good update. I was really impressed by this video. It came out quite late because we were like, well, we know that this update's coming, but when are they going to talk about it? When are they going to put any details, announcements, blah, blah, blah? And then they dropped it last night with all of this. So I feel like they probably tried to hang on for a day extra than they needed to. Yeah. They probably were just biding their time. Alright. And that is all the news I have for today. It was quite a long one just because I think I should have done the news on the Friday and I didn't. So, yeah. Again, we will probably do a little bit in pieces over this time period with news, but still expecting it to slow down. Every time I say that, I seem to get more, so... I think we will switch on over to Animal Crossing in a minute.